Hey mom, lately I've been noticing how my routine has settled into a rhythm. Some days it feels steady and grounding, while other days it feels like I'm just moving in circles. That feeling of stagnancy can be unsettling because part of me always wants to see progress. But today, cooking butter chicken and garlic naan from scratch reminded me that progress doesn't always look dramatic in the moment. Sometimes it looks like patience, sometimes it looks like trust, and sometimes it looks like doing the quiet work that doesn't seem important until later. When we decided to cook, there were plenty of shortcuts available. We could have ordered takeout. We could have made pre-made naan or used a jar of sauce. The result might have looked similar on the plate, but the meaning would have been completely different. By making everything from scratch, every step became a choice. To marinate the chicken instead of rushing it, to knead the dough instead of buying it ready-made, and to let things rest instead of forcing them along. And in that, I saw a reflection of how life works. The choices we make every day, whether to take the shortcut or invest in the process, shape the depth of the outcomes we experience. There's something powerful in realizing that the richness of the butter chicken didn't come from one single ingredient, but from the way each stage built on the next. First the spices, then the simmered sauce, then the chicken to absorb the flavors. The naan too needed to rise, then flatten, then meet the heat of the pan. Each stage mattered. In life, the same is true. Growth doesn't happen from a single decision or a single breakthrough. It happens from a layering of choices. Showing up consistently, respecting the process, and trusting that each step is preparing us for the next. And the truth is, shortcuts in life often rob us of that depth. Just like instant naan would fill the stomach but not the spirit, quick fixes in life might bring comfort but rarely bring fulfillment. It's tempting to look for the fastest route, in careers, relationships, or personal goals. But the richest results usually come from the longer path. They come from putting in the effort, waiting through the resting stages, and allowing each step to transform us before we move on. What feels slow in the moment often turns out to be the very thing that gives the final result its substance. So standing there with a plate of butter chicken and warm garlic naan, I couldn't help but see the meal as more than food. It was a reflection of the choices I face in my own life. To accept the slow growth of work rather than chasing shortcuts. To honor the stages even when they feel repetitive. And to trust that what feels stagnant now might actually be the hidden rising of something meaningful. The kitchen reminded me today that life, like cooking, isn't about rushing to the finish line. It's about choosing the process that will make the end result worth savoring. And there was another layer too. As an American in Thailand, making Indian food with an Indian friend, I was reminded how interconnected our lives have become. The ingredients were local, the recipes were rooted in another culture, and the experience was shared across borders. This meal could not have existed without the crossing of traditions, identities, and places. It showed me that being a global citizen isn't just about traveling or living abroad. It's about allowing yourself to be shaped by other cultures, to slow down enough to learn their processes, and to carry those lessons into your own life. We ate and that was it for my day. Okay, love you. Bye.